All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham HaKakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing His truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another news article series. Unfortunately, I still don't have a new laptop. It might be a while before I can actually get one. My old laptop, as you may know, have been attacked by imps. Or at least that's what I believe. If you don't know what an imp is basically a particular demon, a demon in particular that attacks electronics. So I believe an imp is responsible for my laptop not working anymore. No matter how many times I try to start it up, I will always get a blue screen. My laptop will freeze up, basically making it impossible for me to even get to the desktop screen. So as it stands, I'm going to buy me a new laptop. My last laptop I had was not cheap. It was almost $1,000. And imp attacked that one as well. At the end of the day, these devils are hurt. They're mad because they're losing. They're being exposed. All this information is coming out on them. So, they're going to send viruses and they're going to send up demonic enchantments in order to stop this truth from going out. But no matter how hard they try, they try to patch up one hole within the dam. But some way, somehow, the water still finds its way through the opening of the dam. And right before you know it, the dam is being overflooded by the overwhelming water that is, rushing down the stream. So you devils, you can't stop this truth. And no, when I say you devils, I'm talking about the biblical Edomites, which is the self-proclaimed white man who will receive no mercy in the latter days or during the 1,000 years of slavery in the kingdom of heaven, or even after the 1,000 years of slavery in the kingdom of heaven, in which the Edomites will be exterminated, eradicated from off the face of the earth. So right here we have North Korea conducts nuclear strike drill, right? And then it says right here, the simulated atomic attack was a response to an aggressive flight of U.S. bombers, Pyongyang has said. And as you may know, it's not South Korea that North Korea is at war with. It's the foreign troops in South Korea that North Korea have a problem with. Now don't get me wrong, Pyongyang, the leader of North Korea, he has a problem with the president of South Korea because South Korea had allowed Western foreigners into their country in order to aid them, against North Korea, against other problematic countries. And North Korea has a problem with that because North Korea does not like, neither do they respect the United States of America. So the fact that there are United States troops down in South Korea agitates and pretty much aggravates and irritates North Korea to the point of wanting to make a physical response, but to the point of without hurting the natural inhabitants of South Korea. They really want to get those United States troops out of South Korea, because you see these countries, you know, over the decades that have passed by, they have studied the United States of America. Okay? They have studied the United States of America, and they see how America acts. Okay? When something doesn't go America's way, what happens? The Edomites, the self-proclaimed white man, starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of the nation, the people. You know, the Illuminati. They resort to using direct energy weapons against the country. They resort to violence. They resort to using drones, bombing people. They resort to sending in economic hitmen. You know, so none of these countries can really trust the United States of America. And what we're seeing right here is a sign of distrust. Okay, North Korea, they looked at they looked at Afghanistan, they looked at Iraq. You know, they looked at you know, some of these African countries. You know, they looked at Maui, and they're like, hell nah. We don't want no dealings with you snakes, you serpents. Because the very first thing the United States does when they go to invade a country is they pretend to be your friend. They'll pretend to be your ally. You know, they'll shake your hand. They'll smile in your face. But if something goes awry, if something goes left field, you know, the moment you think about siding with somebody else, oh, now look, now there's a protest in that country. Now there's a riot in that country. You know, the president that was chosen by the people of that country somehow ends up assassinated. He ends up having to resign. And then right before you know it, now they got a puppet leader up in there, which can be controlled by the Western states. And North Korea ain't trying to become a third world country like these Arabian countries and some of these East Indian countries. So the North Korean military carried out a simulated nuclear attack on South Korea on Wednesday in response to adventurous, aggressive war exercises of the government in Seoul, which Seoul is located in South Korea, with the United States. The state news agency KCNA has said the Korean People's Army staged a tactical nuclear strike drill simulating scorched earth strikes at major command centers. And where are major command centers located at? Because everybody knows that the United States have garrisons set up in South Korea. So these major command centers is located where these garrisons are set up at. And what is a garrison? A garrison is basically a military base that is set up in a particular country by a foreign country. Okay? Of course, you know, in this case, the United States have garrisons in South Korea. Okay? Because America is a foreign, well, what makes America a foreign country in Seoul? The fact that Americans don't belong down there in South Korea. They don't belong down there, and they have no business setting up garrisons in South Korea. You know? But, you know, of course, you know, South Korea turn around. Oh, no, it's fine. You know, they are our allies. And look, man, there's a reason why Sirach 12:6 says, never trust thine enemy. These devils, they're literally the devil the Bible speaks of. And without even a short term's notice, they will not hesitate to turn their back on you. Okay? So it says, the Korean People's Army staged a tactical nuclear strike simulating scorched earth strikes at major command centers and operational airfields of the RLK military gangsters on Wednesday night, the agency reported, citing a statement by the KPA General Staff. The tactical nuclear armed unit of the KPA, fired 2 ballistic missiles and correctly carried out its nuclear strike missions through airbursts at a preset altitude of 400 meters above the target island, the statement added. The drill was undertaken. Oh, my goodness. Please excuse me. The drill was undertaken in response to Wednesday's flight of South Korean fighter jets with American B-1B strategic bombers, which came over from the U.S. as part of the Ochi Freedom Shield War Games. The B-1B Lancer can carry nuclear weapons. You see that? So America is sending vehicles, chariots over there that can carry nuclear weapons. You see how America tries to threaten and bully these other nations? That's why these nations are fed up with this country. It says, and has taken part in drills with South Korea since November 2022. According to the KPA General Staff, however, the bombers were practicing a preemptive nuclear strike against the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Okay, so again, these are just wars and rumors of wars, okay? And a matter of fact, we come over here. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Excuse me. Matthew 24:6. Okay. Matthew 24:6 says this, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. You see that? So you're going to hear of wars. You're going to hear of rumors of wars. But Yahushua said, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, once again, these are just countries and their talking points. They're talking points of interest as to what they want leading up to a war, because in all honesty, these countries are looking for a reason to go to war against the United States, because the world is fed up with the United States and trying to police the whole world. Just like that man Sadler said from the original Resident Evil 4 on the PS2. When Sadler was talking to Leon, which Leon was a undercover agent from America, right? Going into a foreign land to look for the president's daughter. But like Sadler, who was basically a foreign Spanish person, I believe he was in Europe. I could be wrong, but it could have been Europe. It could have been something else. But basically, Sadler told Leon, like, look, he said, no more will the United States think they can police the whole entire world. You see? So, look, man, these countries are sick and tired of America's oppression. And really, it's not America. It's the people that's ruling, that has control over America, that's telling this damn puppet, this, you might as well call him a dead puppet, to Joe Biden. He's pretty much a fucking zombie at this. Well, he's been a zombie, but there's just no telling what's going on with this man behind the scenes. This dude seemed like he's in such a dead state of mind. People's accusing him of being a fucking robot. Okay, so he kind of moved like one too, but they're telling this dead puppet, what to do and shit. And pretty much, the whole world is fed up with you Edomites. Okay? So we're living in a time where Yahweh is getting ready to return, and he's getting ready to take these Edomites out of power. America, during this up and coming nuclear war, World War III, this country is going to be destroyed. Okay, that and the land of Israel, where those gutter rats are at. With that, I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.